Good morning students, welcome back to the Sheba online class. Today we have started for the new lesson, the unit 4. The name is transition and inner transition metals. We completed already for the P block elements part 1, part 2. Now go for that, the medium of that periodical table, in mediator of that, in between for that S orbitals, I mean S block elements and P block elements. In between have that the D block elements, that is the name is transition elements or inner transition elements. We go for that, the details about the properties and physical and chemical as well as for the reactions, okay. And for the introduction of this lesson, for you have to know what is that the transition metals, why the name is it come for that in transitions. For that incompletely filled in this D and F. For that in orbitals, for that around the nucleus it's fulfilled means you have to consider as the noble gas, but it will not in fulfilled, that is the incompleted in between of that the D orbit illena F orbitals. So D and F orbits la ungalku fulfill ஆகாம இருக்கக்கூடிய அந்த categories உங்களுக்கு வந்து inner transition and transition metals la, I mean D block elements categories la arrange பண்ணிருப்பாங்க, சரியா. So that is that for the 3 to 12, okay ma. So 1 and 2 வந்து S block elements, 13 to 18 வந்து P block elements. In between என்னென்ன இருக்கு உங்களுக்கு? Yes, 3 to 12. So this kind of ordering of that elements called yes D block elements. For that the position of that D block elements, where is the D block elements, I am going to show you through this the textbook. And even for that the D block elements, most of that metal elements only is there. For that the S block elements, either for P block elements it's mingled with this non-metals and metals, but the major role for that metal elements it's have to contain of that D block elements, okay. So move on to this, the explanations of that periodical table. This is the position of D block elements in periodical table. For that 3 to 12th, you have to notice for that the pink colored for the scandium to zinc. So in this category it's called D block elements. This is that inner transition metals. For that F block elements, for that you have to call also for actinides and lanthanides, okay. So this is that position of that periodical table of the D block elements. In transition metals, iron and copper play the important role in this development of human civilizations. You know very well about how to be playing in this iron and copper, for you have to consider for the daily life, okay. And many other transition elements also have the importance. I am going to explain such the little bit of the elements as the usages. For the tungstens it's a light bulb filaments, and titanium it's a manufacturing of artificial joints, and molybdenum is the boiler plants, and platinum is the catalysis. You have to use for that the so many reactions of the catalyst. For the platinum you have to notice for that so many reactions. நான் சொல்லியிருப்பேன் உங்களுக்கு catalyst nickel platinum இதெல்லாம் உங்களுக்கு யூஸ் ஆகும்னு சொல்லிட்டு. So obviously platinum is the catalysis, and they also play the vital role of the living system. For example, iron in the hemoglobin, cobalt in vitamin B12. Likewise we have the so many uses for this from the P block elements, okay. In this unit we have to study for the trends and obviously for that physical and chemical reactions. And most important, we are going to learn about the potassium permanganate and potassium dichromate for the importance of our compounds, and we also have to discuss with the F block elements too, okay. You have to consider for the fourth period of the periodical table, that is 3D series, okay. If 3D series means that is that fourth period, if 4D series means that is the fifth period. Likewise we have to consider what is that the number of periods it's going on for that tables, okay. For example, scandium to zinc have to contain around 10 elements, and 4D series, that is have to consider the fifth group, that is the period for yttrium to cadmium. So likewise arranged of the periodical table of the D block elements, okay. And electronic configurations, what is that electronic configurations? We have already learned about the 11th standard class for that Hofbauer and principal Hund's rules. So likewise we have to frame that the electronic configurations. So I am going to explain about that the 3D orbitals of that the electronic configurations. It starts from scandium. For that argon. So obviously you have to write down for that the simplest form of the electronic configurations, that is the noble gas. You have to consider the noble gas it to be fulfilled of that orbit. So I am going to consider for the argon for 18, that atomic number is 18. So totally the scandium is 21. So I am already write down for that argon is 18. So remaining how many is there? Yes, 3 electrons. So I am going to split out for the electrons to 3d1 and 4s2. Why? Because the 4s2 is fulfilled, remaining 1 is there, so 3d1. So d orbitals it's considered after 1 to 10, have to fill 1 to 10, but we need only 1 electrons, so 3d1. Okay. So likewise we have to go for that the framed electronic configurations and d block elements. So how to be write down for that electronic configuration for that F block elements and D block elements. For 3D have to consider, and D block elements for that you have to consider into this F block for noble gas n-1 D 1 to 10, that is the possibility is for D orbits 1 to 10 and S have to 1 to 2 for that, but you just listen for that the value of n is only to 4 to 7 because of that period have to start at the D block elements 4 to 7. So the n values it's only for 4 to 7. ஏன்னா என்னோட வேல்யூ 4 ல 7 மட்டும் தான் பாசிபிலிட்டி. ஏன்னா 1 to 3 வரைக்கும் உங்களுக்கு S block elementsல உங்களுக்கு கேட்டகரிஸ்ல போய்டும். So D block elements means 4, start with 4 up to 7. So I am going to mention for that nth value. So this is the general formula to write down for the electronic configurations. I am going to explain again n-1 D 1 to 10 and ns 1 to 2. Okay, this is the general formula in period of the 6 and 7. For the 6th 7 we can call again for the lanthanide and actinides. For that lanthanide actinides except, why? Because you have to notice for the periodical table உங்களுக்கு F block elements சொல்லிட்டு உங்களுக்கு orange கலர்ல இருக்கும் in bottom of the periodical table, that is also called lanthanides and actinides. So actinides lanthanides உங்களோட elements வந்து உங்களுக்கு D block elementsல தான் ஸ்டார்ட் ஆகும். in between elements மட்டும் உங்களுக்கு செப்பரேட்டா உங்களுக்கு orange கலர்ல in bottom of the periodical table கொடுத்திருக்கோம் நான் சொல்லியிருக்கேன். Why? Because it's quite different comparing to this other elements. ஏன்னா இது உங்களுக்கு வந்து oxidation state இருக்கட்டும், colorful elements, so most of compare பண்ணுறப்போ ரொம்ப total difference இருந்ததுனால உங்களுக்கு அழகாக உங்களுக்கு ஃப்ரேம் பண்ணி கொடுத்துருக்காங்க. பட் இந்த 6th 7th lanthanide actinides தவிர உங்களுக்கு மற்ற எலமெண்ட்ஸ் உடைய எலக்ட்ரானிக் கான்ஃபிகரேஷனை ஃப்ரேம் பண்ணுறதுக்கான ஜென்ரல் ஃபார்முலா, that is that for the F block elements. Okay, n-2 F14, n-1 D 1 to 10 and ns 1 to 2. So this is for that F orbitals for considering the D orbitals. So D orbitals லியும் உங்களுக்கு F orbitals include ஆகும். So அதனால உங்களுக்கு D orbitals க்கு F orbitals க்கு உள்ள டிஃபரன்ஸையும் நீங்க தெரிஞ்சுக்கணும். சரியா? This is for D orbitals and this is for F orbitals. That's it. And move on to this general trends for the metallic behavior. So already explained for that the D block elements having all the elements is a metallic elements. அதனால தான் உங்களுக்கு transition elements அப்படினு சொல்வாங்க, transition metals அப்படினு சொல்வாங்க. So most of நீங்க பார்க்கக்கூடிய gold, silver, copper, iron and mercury, so many things is there for the D block elements. So that is we have to consider for how it's very important. Okay, for that the metallic behavior it's to be very different to one element to the another element. For example, the first series of the melting point increases from the scandium and maximum to 2183 Kelvin. So எது வரைக்கும் உங்களுக்கு இன்க்ரீஸ் ஆகும் அப்படின்னு பார்த்தீங்கன்னா 2183 Kelvin up to have to consider for the increasing level from the scandium. So likewise in the elements ordering for that the properties wise, and move on to this variation of the melting point, atomic radius. So likewise in the ionization energy level. So we go for that using the textbook. Okay, let's go for that the textbook page number 103. Okay, this is for variation of the melting point of 3D series of the elements. You can see the tabulations for the graphic method up to the scandium to zinc. For the scandium and titanium, we have to increasing level for the vanadium up to, and have to stable on the chromium, and little bit have to move on for the decrease of the manganese, and on the spot have to increase of the ionic metals. So this is the variation of that, the melting point of the 3D series of these elements. Now go for the variation of the atomic and ionic size. So you have to notice for the size variations between that, the scandium to zinc, this is that for that especially 3D elements, and this is for 4D elements, and this is for 5D elements. You have to compare with the 3D to 5D elements. For that, the increasing level as well as the decreased level also is there. For the, this is that the variations, it's very useful to see that the graphical method to also understand about that the all the elements of that ionization size. Okay, and move on to this ionization enthalpy, which means that is the energy level of that the D block elements. From that scandium to zinc, scandium have to started with the more than 600 for the kilojoule per mole, that is the energy level. For the unit is kilojoule per mole. For the scandium have to increasing up to this, where is it? Yes, chromium, and also have to little bit increasing to the manganese and iron, and the stable to the cobalt, nickel, copper. So suddenly have to increasing little bit for up to this zinc. This is that the increasing level, that is the ionization energy level. Okay. For that ionization energy level, have to give for that the small example comparing to nickel and platinum. Nickel for that the first ionization energy level, and move on to this the second ionizations, and likewise platinum the first and second ionizations levels have to add it for 737 plus 1753 have to get 2490, that is 2490 kilojoule per mole for nickel. And for platinum, for that first and second ionization energy, we can get 2655 kilojoule per mole. So you have to notice comparing to nickel and platinum, for that the platinum is more level comparing to nickel. So it will be established how variation is there for that energy level. But in nickel 2, for that the nickel 2 place, but nickel 2 that is have to more stable comparing to platinum. So the generally உங்களுக்கு நிக்கலோட oxidations number 2 அப்படினு இருக்கும்போது உங்களுக்கு கம்பேர் பண்றப்போ platinum little bit higher of that energy level இருக்கு. But nickel 2 இருக்கிறப்போ நம்மளுக்கு ionization level கொஞ்சம் ஹையாவும் இருக்கும் and as well as most ஸ்டேபிளாகவும் இருக்கும் அப்படின்னு சொல்கிறாங்க. ஸோ அயனைசேஷன் ஆக்சிடேஷன்ஸ் நம்பரை பேஸ் பண்ணி கூட உங்களுக்கு அந்த எனர்ஜி லெவல் உங்களுக்கு அது டிஃபர் ஆகும் அப்படின்றத நம்ம இதுலேருந்து தெரிஞ்சுக்கலாம். ஓகேவா? ஃபார் மூவ் ஆன் டு திஸ் ஆக்சிடேஷன் ஸ்டேட். ஸோ நம்ம நிக்கல் பிளாட்டினம் பார்த்த மாதிரி எல்லா எலிமெண்ட்ஸும் ஃபார் டி பிளாக் எலிமெண்ட்ஸில் இருக்கக்கூடிய ஆக்சிடேஷன்ஸ் நம்பர்ஸ் எப்படி இருக்கும் அப்படின்னு பார்க்கலாம். தட் இஸ் ஆல்சோ ஹேவிங் த பேஜ் நம்பர் 106. I am going to read out for the importance of that oxidations number for that the particular elements. For example, copper plus 2 and plus 1 only have to possible, not for other numbers for the oxidations number. And scandium, the only possibility for the oxidations number is plus 3, and cobalt plus 2 to plus 4. So plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 வரைக்கும் உங்களுக்கு வரும். Nickel also is the same kind of as per the cobalt. Okay, so cobalt nickel oxidations number more or less same இருக்கும். So this is the most important things, and have to notice the important for manganese. Manganese is up to plus 2 to plus 7. So balanced equations நம்ம 11th standardல பார்க்கும்போது கூட manganese உடைய oxidation state level plus 2லையும் நம்ம பார்த்திருப்போம், பேலன்ஸ் பண்ணுறப்போ plus 7லையும் பார்த்திருப்போம். Why? Because it's considerable for that all the numbers, that is plus 2 to plus 7. So this is that the oxidation state of the D block elements. And move on to this the standard electrode potential of the transition metals. In this chapter have to go for the next class. Now I am going to wind up this class and have to watch out for that full video for that transition and inner transition metals. Okay, and obviously you have to send out for that homeworks as per the time. Okay students, thank you.